Hello. Um, this is episode 2, day 2. If you're wondering why I'm filming all of this, this is also part of my assignment to myself as my newly hired life coach. So I will need to record myself every day. And I've set up a timeline, which is 6 months on my next birthday, which will be on the 4th of December, and I will be 33. This number for me is very important because I've set out a lot of expectations and goals for myself when I reach the age of 33. So I decided that with everything going on in my life, not only do I want to have a generational lock-in and just reach a new level, but also want to do it in a way that is creative, because I've discovered something newly that I feel like works way better, which is creating systems and stacking habits together to make your life a little bit easier. Because I feel like it's all about creating those systems that will allow you to build on new habits, that will allow you to become the person that you really want to be. Because at the end of the day, we're always competing, not really with others, but we're competing with ourselves, because we are always our biggest critics, and we always feel very low when we disappoint ourselves, when we put these goals that we try to achieve. Sometimes we share them with friends, sometimes we share them with ourselves privately, but sometimes we set these goals internally. Sometimes these goals are our values, and these values, we end up breaking them. So there is like a huge internal conflict, and that's one of the reasons why people feel really shitty and they feel like they're not doing enough. So this challenge is for me to, first of all, not have that paradox internally. The second reason is for me to create, because I love creating content, and it's been a long time that I haven't done so. The third thing is I want to be able to speak to the camera, unscripted, by the way. There's zero script, zero preparation, no AI. I am proud to say this. I am tired of ChatGPT and Claude. I am using it at work. I'm using it for a lot of things. We have super AI bot agents. I'm just tired of this entire thing. I know it's amazing, it does make our lives a lot easier, but I think everyone deserves a little bit of unfiltered, raw, human interaction and emotions. And I believe that we also need that interaction through whatever medium this will be on, whether it's YouTube, whether it's whatever I'm gonna post it, if I do post it. But for the moment, this is for me to become my own life coach and to achieve these goals that I'm working really hard on. So to set the record straight, the first thing you would do when you do meet a life coach is you would ask them to help you with your life. And then that means you already have an idea on the areas in your life that you would like to improve. This way you set expectations, and then you have a goal in mind, and you have things to work on with this life coach. So for me, there are a few areas in my life that I want to work on. I don't have specific goals, but it's more about smaller goals that make bigger goals in my area. The first thing would be for me to be a better Muslim, to be closer to God. Because at the end of the day, we are here very temporarily, and I'd love to spend that life in a way that I'm proud of it, for me to meet him on the next one. So I'm already stacking a lot of habits and doing a lot of things to achieve that. Everyone knows that it's always a work in progress. No one is perfect. We do our best every day. So that's one aspect. Second aspect is my health. So in my health, it will split into two areas, which will be food, whatever my body intakes, and the second thing will be workouts, whether be it tennis, which I love playing, strength training, long distance running, stretching, all these things that I'm started to do and I'm doing already for quite some time. So for the other aspect of food, I'm already have some things planned and I'm doing it already. I'm saying already too much. So again, you don't want AI slop, you get human slop. So yeah, health, as we said, which has working out, and then the other side, which is food. Which I'm trying to eat a lot healthier. I'm also bulking at the moment. I'm at 81 kilograms, which is a weight that I wanted to hit for some time. I was always stuck in the mid 70s, low 70s. So I'm trying to reach now 90 kilos by December. And perhaps by December or closer to December, I'm already kind of cutting weight to remove any excess fat, but also to keep a healthy amount because I want this to be a lifestyle. I don't want to be dieting all the time or like stopping myself from eating food. It needs to be something sustainable. I'm a really active person anyway, so it should be quite easy. Voice crack. Should be quite easy to keep the burnt calories quite high, and I can eat whatever I want. The other aspect for me is to work on my own business or my career. I'm doing great in terms of my work. I'm a marketing manager slash account manager slash whatever agencies call this role nowadays, communication manager. And I really like my job. I hate certain things about it. But it really depends on the projects I work on. I mean, hate is a strong word, but I'm not as passionate about certain things, but I'm more passionate about others. But I guess that's how life is. I want to have my own side business, which this could be one, which I'm working on as well. So you are part of my journey. So now let's see how these 6 months go, and I'll be posting every day, even if it kills me. Goodbye.